Now, what is up, my fellow prod coders? Welcome to this video, and today we're going to continue working on our server-to-server JWT communication with the HMAC signature. Now, in the last video, we already did some groundwork, some setup. We added these scripts, and there's like one more thing that we need to do. So we need to also implement a function which allows us to create a token. And to do this, we can just go to this JSON Web Token package, and we can scroll here. So it's like O0, no JSON Web Token. And there is this JWT.sign method. And what this does, it basically creates like a JSON Web Token for us with this secret. And then we also have a couple of options. And the options, as before, in the verify options, we can specify the algorithm which we allow, which we want to use. And like there's also a couple of other things, right? You can specify audience, issuer, subject, like the standard claims that we might have. And also the expiration date or the not before date. Cool. So what I will just do is I will create another object, and I'm just going to call this sign options. And I will say that I want the HS256. So this is HMAC plus SHA-256. And one more thing. You see that in the verify options, it is an array, and here it is just a string. That is because, of course, we need to like say what algorithm we want to use to build a token, right? We can only use one, but for verification, we could technically allow multiple algorithms. And that's why this is an array and this is just a string. And let's add a couple of other options. So there was this expires in, which is expressed in seconds when this token will expire. Okay, so that is good. So let's just say expires in, and I want it to expire in 15 minutes. So expires in 15 minutes. Seems like a reasonable default. And yeah, I think we can also set the issuer. That was another thing, just for the sake of completeness. So we're just going to say issuer. And then we will use string interpolation, and we can say config.partner server host colon, and then config.partner server port. So with this, we basically encode or put into the token who created the token. It's always nice to know, right? And oh no, that's actually wrong. We can just say config.server name. It would be enough. And I think we can, for audience, we can put the string that I just put, right? Because what this means is, okay, the issuer is the server name. So that means server A and server B. Typically, you would have, I don't know, some URL or something unique or some domain. But you can put whatever you want. For this tutorial, I'm just going to let that be and just use the server name. And for audience, yeah, I will just put the host name and the port of the partner server. And like so, we would be good. Cool. So that looks pretty good. I think we can now first add a semicolon here, and then we can implement the token creation. So to do this, let's scroll down, and it looks quite simple. So all we need to do is we need to do this JWT.sign. That looks pretty simple. So I'm just going to copy that. I will just say build token, and I'm just going to put subject and payload here. So the reason here is that subject is the user for which we want to create this token. And I just want to leave this as an option, because this might not always be the same, because technically we could have like multiple servers for which we generate tokens. But I just want to have Like for now, in our scenario, we have only 2 servers talking, but technically we could implement a token server that, you know, builds like tokens for other servers in our network. And that's why I just want to leave this as a parameter. And then payload is supposed to be a JavaScript object with arbitrary private claims. So if you want to add anything else apart from these things, like you can do so, you can add roles, you can add whatever you want. Okay, and what I will just do is I will just say const options. And what I will do is I'm going to take these sign options. So I'm going to create a shallow copy of this with ... and using the spread operator. And then I'm also going to add the subject in here. So please note that the subject, where is it? Yeah, subject is also like some supported option for signing. Okay, so now these are the options, and what I will just do is I will say, I think we copied this, yes, JWT.sign, and instead of this, I'm just going to add the payload, and I'm just going to add the options, add the secret and then the options. So config.token secret, remember this is the shared secret and this is the options. So that signature is a little bit weird, right? Because this payload are like our custom claims and these options are the things that are included per default. And then we still have this token secret. So that should be fine. And I think what we still need to do is we still need to export this. So I'm going to add this down here. And I think that should be it for generating the token. So I think we can now start using it. So, but let's first go back to our routes. At the moment, we have 2 endpoints, /produce and /consume. Now, the produce endpoint will probably like make use of this build token method that we just implemented. And I'm just thinking like which method we should do first. But maybe let's split this over multiple videos. So let's just say we'll implement this consume endpoint and then the produce endpoint. And after that, we should be good to go, I would say. So we're almost done. Nice. Cool. So thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And you can also reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @productioncoder, also in the video description down below. And I've also created an email list. So if you guys want to have a say in what we cover next on this channel, please let me know. You can sign up there and then we can discuss. Cool. So thank you very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next video.